Hello, welcome back to Call of Duty 2995. It originally sells for. We're again trying to do the Pacifist run on level 3 Burnville. Sorry, my microphone didn't work last time, so this is a re-edit with more context put into the video. There are two YouTubers that have done Pacifist runs for Call of Duty. One is Shazblam. He's got 17 subscribers. He's a young teenager. He spends an hour and 34 minutes doing getting up to level 4. But he kills quite a few people in level 3 and level 4. He believes it's quite impossible. I'm going to prove him false by getting past all the people he kills. The second YouTuber is Kent Sheely. He's got 420 subscribers. He does better, but he's doing it on an easy setting, where I'm doing it on veteran. He has 5 videos because he does the whole American campaign, but he also kills people by loading explosives onto the second anti-aircraft gun. We're also going to show speedruns from Kluger28. He's the world record holder for Call of Duty, or used to be. He's been replaced by a Ukrainian. And I'm also going to reference Chance Glasgow at the end of the video. He used to be the lead animator for Infinity Ward and is the one responsible for all the dead cows. Now I'm going to show that at the end of the video with a tombstone and a pun on his name. I just thought this was interesting in the training level 1, where Private Bell dies because he couldn't keep his head down. You actually can't die. Even if you stick your head up, you can't actually be killed. I just thought that was an interesting little bit of tidbit that I didn't realize last time. Also, I just found it interesting that if you load and save on a ladder, speedrunners use a glitch where it launches them into the sky. I wasn't able to replicate this myself, but I am showing how it's done from a YouTuber called Kluger, who, as I said, is Australian. I also thought it was interesting that if you keep your cursor on an NPC, his name will stop showing on him as soon as he's dead. I find that interesting because in level 1, when you come across Heath, his name never shows when you put your cursor on him because he's actually already dead. We only know his name because it shows in the mission objectives. I just thought that attention to detail was interesting. Okay, let's get back into the game, level 3. Nobody seems to have dropped where they were supposed to. I haven't seen anyone from my unit yet, but luckily I've hooked up with some of the guys from Baker Company. We also have men from Able, Dog and Fox companies with us. What a mess. We're getting ready to capture the village of St. Marylise, about 5 miles from Utah Beach. We're approaching through a narrow field with minefields on each side. Captain Foley says there's 2 platoons of German paratroopers in that village. I'd say we've got a serious fight ahead of us. The roads of St. Marylise connect Utah Beach to the main highway of the peninsula, which should put us right in the path of the most likely German counterattack. So that's the story, and we get straight into it. So a lot of people like to follow Captain Foley because he's invincible. I don't do it that way. I go across on a diagonal path, and I start ducking right where about the second cow is. Should be able to dodge, and then again just get up and run as quickly as possible to the fence line. That will get you past all the cannon fodder. A lot of people say that war games glorify violence or whatever, glorify war. I'm not sure about that because they're dying every few seconds. And in the recent Russian-Ukraine war, you can even see that. I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous. 1,200 people die in order to capture 2 streets. Honestly, who wants to go to war? That's crazy. So I don't think Call of Duty glorifies war, as some indicate. Remember, I stated that there was a Chance Glasgow. Glasgow was the lead animator. One of the privates is named Glasgow. That is referencing to him, but I don't think we see him in this. I'm going to keep loading and saving. Once on the other side of the fence they've grouped up, then it's safe to come out. Come along to the fence line and we come across the gunner. Now, we have to take care of this guy, because what he's actually doing is he's splitting our platoon in half, because he's just constantly killing them. Folly gets past, of course, because he's invincible, 1 or 2, but there's 1 or 2 that stay by the fence line. They don't. For now, I'm just going to go underneath him. We don't have to take care of him for this part, but I will get him off that gun so that my other platoon can catch up. Now, in this part, we're going to get Captain Folly to take these guys on, because he's invincible. And it just means popping your head around the corner. And up on the right hand side, up on the top of the veranda, just push Captain Foley a little bit, and he should be able to kill the guy in the window for you. I think he's dead. Just going to pop my head up. Yep, he's dead. Okay. There can be still people around the side, so I'm going to save again. It's hard to tell sometimes. Basically, what you're going to do is get to this corner, and that's going to push your squad forward. Unfortunately, not all the squad comes, and I need all the squad back. So I'm going to have to get this guy off this gun to get another guy from my squad forward, because there's a guy on the outside of the train station that's going to shoot me if I try to walk into the train station. So I've got him off that gun. I'm just going to quickly run past. That's it. He doesn't come out of the building. He stays in the building. And that should push one of the squad members. Like, he's just spawned upwards, and he's just killed that guy for me that was on the outside. Now, speedrunners, this is the old train station. Speedrunners jump on this railing and then onto the bookcase. I wasn't able to replicate this jump. I don't know why. I don't know if it's been patched. The Kluger wasn't able to give me a reason why, but I'm going to show that it is possible according to Kluger, and so you're definitely able to do that as a pacifist, because it stops enemies from spawning forward. I'm just going to save it here. One thing I wanted to tell you is that if you jump out of this window holding a pistol, you'll likely get shot, whereas if you held a rifle, the guy will constantly miss you. I'm not sure reason why that is, but that is the case. Now, to take care of this guy, which is, you need your squad behind you. Once your squad is behind you, then you can action what I'm about to do. So there we go, he's there. Now you need to throw a grenade at that lamppost. That will not kill the guy in the tank or whatever that is. It'll send him into shock, and he won't be able to stand up properly. He keeps trying to draw his gun, and so yeah, you haven't actually killed him. If you come back and play around with him too much, he will actually set himself right and he will shoot you. So believe me when I say this, he is not dead. We're just going to crawl forward. Again, remember that your rifle will help them missing you more than your gun or anything else. We're just going to save here. And because that guy isn't shooting them in the back, they're able to take care of the people at the front of us more, all the soldiers at the front, because they're not getting shot in the back. So this scenario is going to be a lot quicker than if you wasn't going to take care of that tank guy. So I moved around quite safely. I'm going to save again just to make sure. Now I need to coerce these guys out into the doorways for them to be shot. Basically, you got to be careful because they can throw a grenade out into the corner, and you're going to have to run out quite a bit into the field, and you'll probably get shot. So just be careful. It's actually the guys from the second room in the doorway that throws the grenade out, I believe. Okay, so the window guy got shot. I'm just actually going to run past the doorway, and that will force him out. We'll see that guy there in the second room. He's the one that throws the grenade out. Somebody's just thrown the grenade in, which I was lucky. Might have actually taken out a few people. Oh, thank goodness he was shot. Okay, it looks safe, so I'm just going to run in. Yep, that's all well. No one in the second room. Okay, so I'm going to run into it. On the opposite side of this room is what pushes the troops forward. So that's the trigger to push all the troops forward. Guy's going to come in. I'm going to have to run into the other room just to make sure I don't get shot. If this guy hasn't been taken off this gun, if your squad hasn't taken him off, you're going to need to take him off, because you need all your squad up in this room, which is basically three troopers. If you can get 3 troopers, 1 at each window, you're going to need it for them to take out the enemy. So that's what's just happened. I found that the enemy wasn't very quick in shooting you. Like, if you don't need to be too careful here. You can just dodge left and right. They won't shoot you. They're not that good. I don't know if it's because I'm holding a rifle or anything, but in comparison to other areas, I found this quite safe. There's 3 guys out there. They'll shoot the one on the left. I might shoot the one on the right, and then they shoot the middle one, I believe. So you just keep popping your head out just to see where they are. I think they've shot the left and right one. Yep. And now they just got to shoot the middle one, and then we can run out. Looks like he might have done it, so I'm going to just run out. This is going to trigger my squad forward again. I'm going to stay ducked because there's actually bullets flying around everywhere here. I cannot stress that enough. There's bullets absolutely everywhere. So you just belly crawl or crouch, just stay down. I actually haven't lost any, I haven't even been shot yet, so yeah, it looks like you can actually go under here, but you can't. I don't know if that was a oversight of the development. I don't know. What we're trying to do is get the that little house on the right hand side. We're trying to get that cleared. Now there's a soldier in there, a German soldier. He's just been shot, and when he gets shot, he gets replaced by the one in the graveyard. So we need that soldier shot too, for us to move up. And there we go. Oops, he's still not shot yet. And now he's been shot. So I'm going to save it again because we're going to run out. We're going to run across. We can't run straight over. We've got to run around where the fence line is. It is crucial that you go straight into the building, because there's a guy on the left hand side who will spawn in and kill you. By running into the building, I've despawned him. There are 3 soldiers. There's one going to be at the automatic gun that's just appeared. There's going to be one at the church doorway, and there's one on the left hand side. We're going to run out and take care of the one on the left hand side. So if we run, nearly stuffed it up. If we run out and just crouch as soon as he starts running up, he won't be able to shoot us because of the fence line. And the guy at the doorway won't be able to shoot us because there's a bit of grass that hides us, and troops will constantly come up to him. Yep, he's taken care of. Now we're going to run up to the doorway, and wait for all the Fletcher and Goldberg and whoever else they send to clear out the church for us. Okay, they've cleared it out. Now this is where we're able to do it as a pacifist where the other YouTubers couldn't. What I'm going to do is throw a grenade, but you throw it in front of the sandbags. What that does is the sandbag stops anyone else from dying, and your squad is the one that takes all the other soldiers out. But it's got to be directly in front of the sandbags for all the Germans to run backwards, and as I said, it stops them from getting killed by the grenade. So that's one way of doing it as a pacifist. One of the YouTubers was able to crawl out here, but he was on easy setting. You can't do that on veteran. There can be a soldier also on that balcony, but your squad can take him out, and they've already taken him out. So there's no one there. So I'm not killing anyone by blowing up that tank anti-aircraft gun. Now we've got the second anti-aircraft gun. This is where both YouTubers on their pacifist runs kill people, because as they blow up that anti-aircraft gun, they kill other soldiers who won't leave its side, and your squad will not kill those people. However, you don't need to blow up that anti-aircraft gun. Actually, if you just move forward, your squad will blow it up for you because you missed that objective. So there is an enemy here. I need my squad to kill him so I can walk across. There he is. He's hard to spot. There, he's near that oil drum. I believe the coast is clear now, so I'm going to run over. And when I get to the stairs, about the middle of the stairs is where the trigger happens, where the squad will move forward, and as I said, they will blow the anti-aircraft gun up for you, so they're responsible for all those soldiers dying, not you. I am still a pacifist. I haven't killed anyone. Okay, now we're going to have to wait here because there's 3 soldiers on the right hand side. We're going to have to wait for our squad to catch up. There's no running in this game, but the NPCs can run. They can sprint. They can actually just sort of dawdle as well. And there's no command action, so I can't command my squad to attack a certain person. All I can do is push sometimes a squad member into a different stance or a different place to start defending, and sometimes that will command him in a way to kill someone by putting him in that position. There's 3 enemies out there. I think they've taken out all 3 now. So yep, looks good. Okay, so we're about to come across probably the hardest part. I'm just going to save it. I'm going to fake a flank forward because there's a guy on the right hand side in the building that I need taken care of. And I need to reach a certain point for my squad to move forward on the left hand side. So I luckily haven't been shot. Hopefully that was enough to move one of my squads forward. They haven't moved forward yet. Hopefully they will. Come on. It looks like you also notice that there's about 3 soldiers on the anti-aircraft gun, and there's 3 soldiers, I think, protecting the anti-aircraft gun. Your squad will only kill the ones protecting the anti-aircraft gun. They will not, at any time, shoot the 3 soldiers on the anti-aircraft gun. Both YouTubers are correct. Your squad will not kill those people. So that's what I was after. I was after one of the privates to move on the left-hand side to kill the guy in the right-hand side building. Hopefully that's been done. Just wait enough time. I think it's been done. Let's move forward just to check. I'll run in there. Looks safe. No one's in here. No, he's dead on the floor. Okay, so that's done. So those soldiers, there's no one protecting it. There's only the 3 soldiers on the anti-aircraft gun. They will get off the anti-aircraft gun when I startle this soldier behind me. So I'm just going to save it. All you have to do is appear and the soldier will get off the gun. He will free up your squad. And these guys will get off the anti-aircraft gun, but even though your squad is freed, they will not aim for those 3. Your squad will aim for this guy though. Now you need 2 of your squad, one fairly up, so just make sure 1 there and 1 there. The reason being is because when you throw a grenade at this guy behind me, he can either come towards you into this alcove or he can run forward. Either way, wherever he runs to, your squad will shoot him down. So all you need to do is throw a grenade, stay away from the grenade so you don't take damage, and your squad will kill him. Like so. So as you can see, I haven't needed to take care of him. Now we only have the 3 people on the anti-aircraft gun. The other YouTubers are correct. There's nothing much you can do. They're going to die from the explosion you lay down. The only difference is by throwing a grenade, they run out of the blast radius. I should better be careful of that soldier. And they run back into when the aircraft gun. That's their problem. That's their fault. I'm still pacifist as far as I'm concerned. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw a grenade. You throw it on the left-hand side there. That makes all three of them run out. And then they run back in when the second explosion happens and they kill themselves. That's their problem. Let's now play the ending so you can hear what the ending sounds like.
Alright fellas, take 5, but listen up. We'll hold this place till reinforced, but this is just one tiny village in a warring country full of them, so our work has just begun. For those of you who've seen your first action, welcome to the big time. For those of you who've seen it before, trust me, you ain't seen nothing yet. We'll redeploy those German machine guns, setting up a defensive perimeter. Keep your guard up and your buddies in mind. Good work.
And that's it. So I'm just going to show you also, so this is what I was talking about from the old church. Jumping on the bookcase, this is Kluger. He's able to jump around onto the back here, and this glitch actually stops all the enemies from spawning. So he's blowing up that anti-aircraft gun, the one that I struggled with, and there's no enemies around it. He's now going back to the first one to blow up the first anti-aircraft gun, and that's all you need to do. Oh, actually, he doesn't even blow it up. He's just triggering the soldiers. It's interesting that he's saying that he can't work out why the NPCs take so long. His world record was taken out by a Ukrainian, and I watched that world record, and what the guy does is he gets behind Folly and he pushes Folly forward, and by getting behind Folly, Folly goes into a big sprint, where this speedrunner, Kluger, who's Australian, who used to hold the world record, did not know that and couldn't work out why he was losing about 40 seconds because Folly was dawdling.
Why is he that slow? Why is he that far behind everyone else? Does that even make sense? This is just going to end up being even worse. Oh no, he's stuck on someone already. Nice.
So you'll see it very shortly.
God damn it. Wait, he's in front now.
And he's not
But
running.
he's, like, not going faster?
But if you did what that, what the NPC is doing behind him, Folly actually goes into a sprint.
That's like
And this is what Kluger is failing to understand.
I need to figure out what
So technically, the world record for Call of Duty can be broken. I just thought it was interesting that one of your soldiers gets caught on the church steeple. So unfortunately probably gets killed by the people on the anti-aircraft gun. And what I was referencing before, the lead animator, Chance Glasgow, the one responsible for putting all the dead cows, there's a tombstone dedicated to him and the pun calling him Glascow. So just an in-house joke of the Call of Duty team. Well, until next time guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now.